Hello, this is our Hymer B544 Motorhome, which is currently up for sale. There's another video showing you the outside of it. I'm just going to have a wander around and show you some of the features inside. If you have a look on ourtour.co.uk, you'll find lots more information there, photographs and stuff. So let's go and have a look inside. First things first, there's the step. That's pretty handy for getting inside. As you can see, it's a manual lever, it's not an electronic step, which means there's not much to go wrong with it. Habitation door in two halves, top and the bottom, with the locks on the inside, and you see these, we've fitted this little strap here to make it easy to keep the door open. It's very useful when it's windy, that is. Okie dokie, have a look inside. So we've put the carpets back down, but you can easily lift those up. They're not secured, and then you've just got this nice solid floor underneath, which is quite easy to keep clean. So let's come back inside. Okay, here we are inside. So nip up front, start off with. So you can see it's left-hand drive, and the gear shift is on the stem here, which is you get used to pretty quickly. I'll just lift that back up. Have a look inside. So big wide dash. You got a couple of fans on the dashboard there to keep you cool, with a couple of switches on the front. There's speakers there, those two black boxes are little speakers. There is, down there is the leisure battery underneath there. There's the pedals, which is they're quite comfortable actually, especially that big accelerator pedal on the right hand side. I found that because it's low down, it's quite comfortable to use. I didn't have any problems with my ankles when I was driving that along. There's a little glove box, and there's a bit of storage down there next to the passenger side, and a little bin. Let's see the windows slide open there, and excuse me for spinning around, and over there as well. And then you can see the curtains, which have got blackout backings fitted to them, which are thermal as well, keep the light out and the heat in. And they go all the way around the front, so you get a nice dark sleeping area. Okie dokie, I'll come back a bit. So there's two belted seats there, and then another two belted seats over here, so you can have 6 people secured in here. The dinette area. A quick look underneath. So there you go. Usually those belts are tucked away for us. We have those out of the way. But this table slides backwards and forwards, so you can get yourself comfortable in there, which is nice. Let's have a look at the storage units. So you've got quite a lot of this storage, secured by these little clever little things. So you just, when you want to open it, you can't really open it until you press that little button and it opens up, which means as you're driving along, it's less likely to pop open. So you get a fair bit of storage. There are 4 on the other side and 3 on this side, and then there's it used to be a TV unit here, so you've got access to 12 volt in there. You just slide it down. That's cool. The controls for the heating. So this one here is for the water heater, so that runs off LPG. It takes about 20 minutes to heat up, and then you get quite a good supply of hot water. And this one here is for the blown air heating, so again that runs off LPG. And when you've got that fired up, that's the heater down there. The air comes out of these vents, which means that you heat the van up, but you also heat up the inside of the cupboard, so if you're in really cold places, that's useful. Okie dokie, we've got LED lighting that we've fitted. You can see that along there. So that uses very little current from the leisure battery, which is good for preserving your leisure battery. There's your main skylight with the winder mechanism. You can wind that up and down. Let's go and wander over down to the kitchen. Okie dokie, so we've got, there's a 3-burner hob. Lift that up there. There's no grill or oven on this. We made do with the hob, and we were quite happy for a couple of years. That works fine. That's all good. Lock that down. You got a 3-way fridge, so that runs on 12 volt, the LPG gas or electrical hookup. So that's useful. Running off the gas is useful because it means that because it'll only run on 12 volt when the engine's running, but because it'll run off gas, you can be parked up for days, weeks, probably maybe even months, without needing to hook up. And then that's the fridge department. Fridge inside, a little freezer compartment there, so you can freeze some stuff. Nice for cold beers and the like. Put that back onto the safety check. There we go. Little cupboard next to us. There we go. Cupboard. There's the gas isolator switches. Some storage. Another cupboard underneath here, which has got there's a bin there, and this slides out for more storage, and then storage underneath, and then there's the water isolators underneath there. You to dump the water if it gets when it gets cold in the winter. A drawer for all your bits and bobs, and then that's just an little access drawer with a tiny bit of storage there, getting underneath the sink. There's a sink. So you've got a mixer tap, which is you just pull that up and your water will come out. The tank's dry at the moment, so it won't do that. And then you can open the back window a little bit, but not much in this because the bike rack's currently fitted. Have a look at the old control panel. So you can see here, I'll tell you how much fresh and grey water you've got, and you can check on the battery. So battery 1 is the starter battery. Battery 2 is the ledger battery, which is being charged by the solar at the moment, so you can see that going up and down. Then that one doesn't do anything. This one's a light. Oh, sorry, it's not a light, it's a fan. How good is my German? And then you got a light there, and you can see the current draw that's going through the battery at the moment. For some reason it's drawing something, not sure what that is. I've got something switched on. Okie dokie, quick look there. More storage. Right. More plates there. More storage. Okay, let's have a look in the bathroom. There we go, there's the bathroom. So there's the loo. It's a chemical toilet, which you empty from the outside. There's a flush unit just here, which flushes from the main water tank, which I'll show you in a moment. It's a wet room, so that's the shower head there. So you use that as the tap for the sink, and also it pulls out on a hose. And then you can either, if you want, you can either hold it or you can attach it to up here. Where's my finger? There it is. You can attach it to up here somewhere, which Jude did, I never did. And then you can have a proper shower. Curtain pulls around you, so that keeps everything nice and dry. There's a storage cabinet just there, and there's another one here. And there's a rail in there. Excuse me a moment. Excuse me. There's a rail there, so you can hang your towels up to dry and things like that. And another vent, so you can get plenty of fresh air in here. That's the that opens up, so you can take the shower head outside and have a shower outside. So if you've been swimming in the sea or whatever, you can quickly get yourself showered off. And one of the blown air heaters there, so it gets pretty warm in here when the heating's running. Okie dokie. Oh, there's a light there as well. See that light? You click that, and then that light strip comes on. Keeps you nice and light. Cool. Okie dokie. There's that up. Have a look in here. So this is storage. We've put shelves in here, but if you want to, you can hang things up from the top there. You just take those shelves out, they just lift out. And there is still got an analog TV aerial, which is what that pole there is for lifting it up and turning it round. But we never use that, we just left it on. Okie dokie. So just have a quick look underneath the seats. Slide this along. There we go. Under this seat here is the freshwater tank. So 100 litres of fresh water underneath there, which you can carry around with you. And that empties out into a grey water tank, which is underneath the van at the back there, which you can empty out from the back, which has a handy hose as well, so you don't have to get right over the grate. Good bit of German thinking. Have a look underneath this seat. So this one's storage. That's the ladder for getting into the bed if you need it. We never used that, didn't take that with us. And it's got the silver screens, so when it's cold there's a couple of screens that go on the front, and the two side panels there to help keep you nice and toasty in here. And then this last one, look under there. If you can see under, that's just a load more storage. And I think that is about it. If you've got any questions, just drop us an email. Have a look on the website ourtour.co.uk, and you'll see our email address on there. So yeah, lovely, thanks very much.